Hi Sherri Hill team, I'm Lauren Reed and I'm a junior at Ohio University studying journalism, strategic communication with 2 minors in marketing and fashion. Let me first start off by saying how grateful I am to have made it to the second round of the interviewing process. The first word I'd use to describe myself is leader. While at OU, I've held various positions for my sorority and my public relations organization. These positions highlight my personality really well because I look forward to being involved in my organizations in a number of different ways. I have served as the new member educator and the bid day coordinator for my sorority. Now I serve as the campus life director, and through this, I feel that I was able to receive a well-rounded experience of what it means to be an Alpha Psi Delta. I also work as a part of the event planning committee for my public relations organization, PRSSA, the Scripps chapter at OU. And through this position, I have been able to help coordinate the national conference trips and events. The second word that I'd use to describe myself is someone that's very eclectic. My hands-down favorite aspect of the fashion industry is that you aren't limited to having one taste or style. I think that this is my favorite aspect because it helps align ourselves with who we are on the inside. We don't wake up every day feeling the same, so why should we dress that way? Having an eye for the variety of different styles helps the consumer express themselves accurately without being limited to one category. For a company to have the ability to be eclectic ultimately empowers them and their consumers in the long run. The last word I'd use to describe myself is someone that's very passionate about the work that they do. Being a first-generation student, my education is something that I've always cherished and never taken for granted. I consider myself extremely lucky to go to such an amazing school and be given opportunities that were not available to my parents when they were younger. Being a first gen, I want to make the most out of every situation and opportunity that I'm given. The drive to not only make myself but my parents proud is something that I consistently look up to and take very seriously. The drive that I experience is what I feel differentiates me most from other candidates because I know that I have to work for the life I want, and the only reason why I'm able to be applying for this internship right now is because of my parents, and I owe everything to them and more. I had so much fun trying to come up with an answer to this question. The song that I think best describes my work ethic is Anywhere by Rita Ora. Originally written as a love song, Rita Ora sings about running away and living her best life, doing what she wants with the people that matter most. To me, I think of adaptability when I hear this song. My love for the fashion industry transcends in this song, and I feel that with my drive, I want to go anywhere to be a part of this industry, just like Rita sings in the song. In 5 years, I'll be 25. Ideally, I would see myself working in a fashion or fashion public relations industry at a job I absolutely adore. I can see myself living in a big city and establishing a concrete balance between having a social life and a professional life. I want to love the place that I work for, and I would love to be given the opportunity to move up within that organization. At 25, I want to have my primary focus be centered around enjoying my 20s, growing professionally, and traveling around the world. After some thought on my favorite item, I realized I can't live without a schedule planner. I'm the type of person that needs to physically write down everything that I need to do so I can later cross it off on my list. Doing this helps me keep track of my responsibilities and stay organized. With that being said, I believe that everyone should own their own hard copy of a schedule planner. Numerous studies have shown that we retain more information when we physically write out things rather than typing them out on a phone or laptop. With a hard copy planner, we can easily keep track of what we have to do and visualize the process that will be much easier when it is right in front of us. With this planner especially, I really like about it that I can have a monthly motto up at the top, and then I can see the days of the week spread out for the month. But then once I flip the page, I'm able to go ahead and see the daily breakdown of everything that I have to do. At the top of each page, it says my weekly goal. So for this one, I said work out 3 times this week, and it honestly has helped me stay back on track and try to figure out where I can place in all of my goals for the week in my busy life. $2,000 to invest into my event on various things such as music, food, entertainment, and more. For this to work out, it is important that the awareness for this specific event be timely and relative to numerous amounts of people within many target markets. An event where more than one target market would be interested would help the profits immensely. The promotion and event itself would be something worth attending, and by charging each person that comes double the amount that it costs to run for one person, I would overall double my profits and maybe even more. I know I've mentioned this before, but I have the drive to make it in this industry. It is no secret that this industry especially is extremely competitive. I was raised in an environment where it is understood that if you want something, you have to work for it. Nothing's given. Being a first-generation student, the idea of college was something very foreign to me in the beginning. I had little, if any, guidance from my parents. I took matters into my own hands to familiarize myself with the collegiate environment that would eventually become the lifestyle that it is today for me. I understand that going to college is an extremely important opportunity and not one that all people are offered. I am driven not only to excel in my academics, but I want to find the career path that I am passionate about, and I think I found it in the fashion PR industry. With my passion, I believe that it holds me accountable to work as hard as I can to live a happy life the way I've always envisioned it. Working at Sherri Hill would ultimately jumpstart my career in the fashion industry and would serve as a milestone that deserves the utmost attention and sacrifice for the ultimate payoff, and I recognize and understand that. Lastly, I just wanted to express how thankful I was to make it to the second round of the interviewing process. I look forward to hearing back to the Sherri Hill professionals, and until then, bye!